Now we'll go through move first. Training is a very important part because I believe it empowers you and makes you feel really confident in your body. I believe every woman deserves to feel how amazing and strong she can feel, and that's why move is important. I also find that move is an upward spiral. Once you start moving, it helps you want to eat better, think better, sleep better, and feel better in your body. So it's really important to get it into your weekly routine, however it suits you, and we'll talk about each aspect in a second. So you should be well and truly aware that we have 3 aspects: build, blitz, and bend. And then I've also added recovery into bend as well, because that's really important for making sure you're recovering from your training. So let's focus on build first. Build is the basis because I believe strength training is so important and empowering for women. Strength training builds strength, shape, and muscle definition on your body. It also helps you to feel capable and confident in yourself. So how to complete this aspect of your plan? We have the Powherful build sessions. These are in the Powherful app, and I'll show you on the next slide how you can find them. They will be nice and easy to find for you and to focus on.
So to find your build sessions, you will go into the programs tab of your apps. That's the little blue kettlebell. You just have to scroll past the information and you'll find the build workouts at the top. So you'll have a gym and a home version for each of the build workouts, and at the 4-week mark, these change. So build 1 is for Monday, Tuesday, 2 is Wednesday, Thursday, and 3 is for Friday to Sunday. Of course, you can distribute it depending on how your goals are, what frequency you're wanting to do with your build sessions. Now, to track your build session, you just click on the workout. You can either schedule it for the week in advance, or you can press start now, which is the big blue button, and you can have a little bit of an overview of the workout. And when you get in, you'll be able to see each of the exercises has a little video. So if you don't know what the exercise is, you want a little bit of technique tweaks and tips, then you can just click on it to learn more. There's a description and a video for each exercise. Plus, all of your weights will, as you can see, be logged down here as you log them over time, so you can see your progress. To actually log your exercise, you can place your reps into this box at the start here. So repetitions is how many ups and downs of each exercise you do. So you can write that in, and then the weight that you did, you can write on the right-hand box there. So over time, that will save, and then obviously you can see your progress over time. So once you've finished your workout, you press save on the top right-hand corner there, and then it will save the build workout.
So that's how you find your build workouts in the Powherful app. Now, my recommendation that is different depending on your goal is between 2 to 3 times a week for doing your strength sessions or your build sessions. So lifestyle, you can focus on 2 times a week because it helps you to maintain muscle and maintain the fitness that you've built from your strength training sessions. But for fat loss and muscle gain, we want to push a little bit more with 3 times a week. Fat loss because you're wanting to aim to maintain and build that muscle as you're in a calorie deficit, so keep that muscle up. And muscle gain, obviously, to build muscle, we need 3 times a week. So you can write that down on your little plan if you are writing down on your sheet right next to you. And for 2 times a week for lifestyle, 3 times a week for fat loss, and 3 times a week for muscle gain. Next up is Blitz. So this is our cardiovascular fitness. Cardio is important because it builds our fitness, heart health, and circulation, and it really improves our metabolization of fat, so how it distributes around your body and gets utilized for energy. And being cardiovascularly fit helps us to feel energized and have endurance throughout the day. So there's lots of reasons why we need cardio in our week. Now, how to complete your Blitz, I've split it up into 2 segments. Number 1 is just your general daily activity. So if you're just starting out, I'd probably just recommend getting your daily steps and your daily activity up, because this is going to get your baseline cardiovascular fitness happening. This is also what is known as NEAT, or non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So it's long words, but that's any of the daily movement you do or that's not technically planned also counts towards your daily steps and activity to get your baseline fitness up. So that's all really important to focus on first, and we'll focus on the targets in a second. But if you're getting a little bit fitter, wanting a little bit more challenge, then you can start adding some structured Blitz sessions. So these can be done either as Powherful Blitz workouts, which I'll show you how to find them in your app, or you can do a sport or cardiovascular activity that you like, such as if you like going for runs or swims or bike rides, or you play sport like netball, basketball, football. This is obviously Blitz, nice and high intensity, and this gets your cardiovascular fitness going through the roof. Now we'll have a little look at how to find your Blitz sessions in the app.
For your Blitz, first of all, if you're wanting to track your steps, then you will need to sync your either Fitbit or your Apple Watch or whatever you use. So remember, to do that, you go into your More section or the three dots, and you'll scroll down to find either your Apple Watch, your Apple Health, or your Fitbit, or whatever you use to track your steps, and that will be able to sync over. You'll eventually see your steps on this front page in the Progress section. So down here, you'll be able to see a nice log of your steps over time. So that's pretty cool. If you have another form of tracking your steps, like a different app, that's fine. You can use that as well if you want to use it for accountability. That's how we want to track our daily steps. Then when it comes to our Blitz sessions, you've got the option of either adding a HIIT workout that we do in Blitz. So you can find that if you scroll down the program tab and search across, there are lots of different workouts here that you can choose from. These workouts all have different equipment usage. Some of them are body weight, some of them have gym equipment, or of course you can make up your own. But a cool way that you can do it is you can filter it by pressing these little buttons here and finding either duration or equipment used. So you can do one of those for a Blitz workout. And if you want to actually press it, you just click onto it. It will open up and you can have a little look of what's expected in the Blitz workout. And you can press Start Now. And same as your build workout, you can go through and track your weights that you did, if you use weights, or your reps, and that will help you save for your Blitz. Now, if you want to add a different cardio activity, so you're doing something else for your Blitz, like you're going for a run, you're going for a cycle, you can simply press the big blue plus button and press activity, which is green. There's a big list of activities here, and if it's not on the list, you can press general, which is down the bottom, and then use that to save your cardio activity. So if you went for a walk, you can actually press go on your watch if your watch has synced over, or you can press Start Now and it will track your walk for you. So if you're bringing it with you. If you did do a walk and you didn't actually, track it, you can write in how long you went for as well. So if you went for a walk, you could just say markers complete and then write that you went for a 30-minute walk. So that will save for you so that you've got it logged in there that you went for one. And that is how.
Great, so that is how you do your Blitz workouts on the app. Now, for our recommendations for lifestyle, I'd recommend is a bit of a variety between 8,000 and 10,000 steps a day for your baseline fitness. And then you can do 1 to 2 extra Blitz sessions per week. Again, this is quite flexible, so it just depends on your current fitness levels, where you're at, and what you're willing to do. But for fat loss and muscle gain, we want to be a little bit more specific. So fat loss, we want to aim for at least 10,000 steps a day because we want to get that extra energy expenditure up to help reduce body fat. And 2 Blitz sessions for fitness, fat metabolism, and extra energy expenditure. For muscle gain, we want to aim around 8,000 steps or under. We don't actually want too much exercise, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, because this doesn't help gain muscle long term. And 1 Blitz for fitness and for power and endurance. So make sure you've just got those as your on your goals list. So what you're aiming for: lifestyle, fat loss, muscle gain, and have a bit of a recommended goal for your steps and your Blitz workouts per week. Next up is Bend. So Bend is the mobility section of Powherful, and it's great for helping you move freely, assisting with your recovery from your training, and to feel relaxed and flexible. Don't neglect your Bend sessions, guys. So how to complete Bend, you can either do a Bend flow, which I'll show you how to find in a second, or a sequence of stretches, or you can go to a yoga class or a mobility class, of course, because this will help you to stay accountable and to get your flexibility in. So we want to aim for around 2 to 3 times a week, and this can be 15 minutes pre or post workout. It doesn't matter if it's just a couple of minutes. If you're prioritizing that time and giving yourself that flexibility training, it is going to help your mobility and your flexibility over time. Here's how to find your bend workouts in the app.
To find your bend sessions, you just have to scroll down on the programs tab, and then there's a bend section. Now, there's a few options you can do to complete your bend. So you can either do one of our bend flows. I've got some longer ones here on the left or some shorter ones here on the right that you can choose from. And these are quite cool. You just can go in here and press on one of them, and it's a little flow that you can follow along. So you just literally press play and go for it. Other alternatives is we have a stretch sequences as well. So you can click on this and just follow along the stretches in this order. And that will also get you a nice bit of flexibility. But if you go to a yoga class or a flexibility class, that will also do the job. So you can just find that by pressing the blue button and activity, and you can go down and find yoga. That will track your class for you. Or you can write down markers complete if you do like a 45-minute class, just so you've ticked it, you've tracked it, and so you know you've done your bend.
Now, my recommendations are the same for lifestyle, fat loss, and muscle gain because we need to stay flexible and mobile for all of them. It's 2 to 3 times a week, so whenever you can fit it in, whether it is post-workout for 15 minutes or whether you are doing a specific time to wake up in the morning or to wind down before bed. So make sure you're giving yourself a couple of times a week to do some bend and mobility. I've also added in recovery. So you will find when you're training and working really hard at your habits, you may get a little bit sore and achy and your body may be under a little bit more stress. So you can add some extra recovery to help you recover from training and alleviate stress. So you can complete this by doing either foam rolling or a massage or any activity that's going to help you break down those adhesions in your body and help to release them. So foam rolling, I've added a few little sequences to the bend section of the app as well that will help you to follow some foam rolling exercises to open up through those bits that get a bit tight and sore. Or of course, go for a massage, get somebody to get right into those muscles to release them for you. And things like baths and saunas can also be really good to help you alleviate that extra tension. So I'm aiming for you guys to get at least one time a week for some extra recovery. That will help you so much with your move and help you to feel nice and rejuvenated to go back into the week and do your goals again. So choose one of them and add them in. Again, it can be just tacked on with another bend session, like doing some extra foam rolling, or it can be actually added into some of your mindfulness work and your stillness work that we'll get to when we get to mind as well.